Welcome to the Campus Edge, a production of Butler Community College, produced by students and for everyone, students included. It's November and the holiday season is upon us. Let's celebrate with some special stories in this episode of The Campus Edge. Today's Campus Edge comes to you from the BCTV studio on the Dorado campus. The studio, along with all of Butler Community College, just wouldn't be possible without our student workers. Student employment combines financial support with real-world experience. Campus Edge reporter Slade Wiley recently spoke with Director of Career Services, Alicia Cheney-Profit, and Financial Aid Counselor, Callie Johnson. Let's take a look.
Today, I had the opportunity to speak with Callie Johnson and Alicia Cheney about how being a student worker can be a positive influence in a student's life.
General jobs on campus that are offered go from student services offices to the IT department, to the bookstore, to the library. Then we also have off-campus ones at the agriculture building, culinary arts, and then the fire station. So students benefit from work-study jobs on campus because they are flexible around the student's class schedule. Also, students working on campus gain experience by working in those offices and develop skills that they would not be able to learn in the classroom.
It gives them an opportunity to know faculty a little bit more too, so you can make those relationships as well. And I also think it's good for retention because when students feel a part of something, they stick around more than not.
Student workers can work up to 28 hours a week. They can work more or less depending on which department they work. Actually, this year, they just raised the minimum wage for students on campus to $9 an hour instead of $7.25. Techies are eligible for pay raises.
I think all job experience is going to be profitable for a student. It gives them an opportunity to know faculty a little bit more too, so you can make those relationships as well. And I also think it's good for retention because when students feel a part of something, they stick around more than not. So I think it's profitable for a lot of reasons.
If you're interested in applying for student worker positions, you can go and check out the website. It's employment.butlercc.edu.
Don't go away. We've got more stories of interest after these messages. Pay attention. There might be a test afterwards.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
BCTV has been creating video programs for the Butler community for years. Shows range from sports to trustee meetings to student-produced content. Campus Edge reporter AJ Jones interviewed BCTV executive producer Matt Jacobs about his career and future plans for BCTV.
I'm AJ Jones, and I spoke with Director of BCTV Matt Jacobs about what staff, students, and the community can expect from BCTV in the future.
BCTV is an educational television channel. It belongs to Butler Community College. There are some original programming that's created by the station. Some of that programming is created by students in the radio, TV, and film department. And then we spend a lot of our time putting on live events, streaming athletic events, streaming board of trustees meetings. We continue to ramp up our coverage of Butler athletics. We have a great partnership with the athletic department. Tyler Nordman and I work very well together, trying to always enhance the experience of the viewers who are watching our live sporting events. My first passion was journalism. I remember our school started a student newspaper when I was a freshman, and I jumped on it. And I love writing articles about sports, and then I was offered a scholarship to come to Butler and be a part of the Lantern staff. And so I was the sports editor my first semester, and then I was the managing editor my second semester of the Lantern, which was an awesome experience. And then that summer I took a summer job with the El Dorado paper, and their sports editor left, and they just kind of default moved me in that position, and then I never ended up coming back to Butler. I worked full-time for a year, realized that I did need to go ahead and finish my degree, so then I went to K-State, spent 3 years up there. So I came back and I did that for 1 year, and after 1 year I became the managing editor of the daily newspaper, 6-day-a-week daily newspaper. And then I started going back to school in the evenings, so I went back to Friends and actually got a degree in marketing. And then I left the newspaper, came to Butler, worked in the marketing department here for 3 years, moved over to athletics, worked in athletics for 13 years. And while I was working in athletics is when we started to pioneer the athletic streaming. We were one of the first junior colleges in the country to figure out how to do live streaming, and so we started doing that. Another critical factor was the stadium being built, and we had the video board over there. And the president told the director of BCTV at that time that he was responsible for the video board for home football games, which is awesome. But as athletic director, I was like, well, who's going to do the video board for soccer games and for track meets? And kind of the feedback I got was that nobody's really being assigned to do that. And I thought, well, I better learn how to do it because I don't want our football players to have the video board and our soccer players not to.
I'm AJ Jones, reporting for the Campus Edge.
Don't give us the cold shoulder. We'll be back in 60 seconds with one more story on this week's edition of The Campus Edge.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
While blizzards haven't made an appearance in Butler County yet, the weather is definitely changing. Low temps, rain, sleet, and snow can be hard on our vehicles. Here's my report on how you can help yourself by winterizing your car.
Winter is here, and with it comes a lot of challenges for drivers. Luckily, some of these problems can be solved with household items. Some of the things you might want are gloves, a snack, a flashlight, a first aid kit, a jacket, and a blanket. For the gloves, you're going to want to have some nice lightweight gloves that can insulate your hands and keep you warm when you're driving, while also still having grip so that your hands don't slip on the steering wheel. When choosing a snack, you should find something that's non-perishable and something that you won't eat outside of an emergency. It's always handy to keep a flashlight on hand in case you get stuck out in the dark or need to signal for help. You should always keep a first aid kit in your car, no matter the season, but it's especially important in the winter because of all of the travel guides and first aid manuals that they keep inside of the packaging. When choosing a jacket, make sure it's an old dingy jacket that you're not going to be tempted to take out of your vehicle. That way it's always on you in case of an emergency. Blankets are similar to jackets in that even if it has a hole or if it's dirty, it's still worth its weight in gold if it keeps you warm in an emergency.
While this isn't comprehensive, I hope it's useful for you as we head into the winter months. Stay safe, Butler.
And that's it for another episode of The Campus Edge. If you want to see more Campus Edge, you can catch them on cable channel BCTV 20. Or you can check them all out on our YouTube channel, Butler Student Media, their permanent online home. This has been The Campus Edge. Check out the radio station, by the way.